everyone, welcome back to the Broken Wing Workshop with me, Laura, and today I'm extremely excited to introduce you to my final summarised build video for my entry into the Great Guitar Build Off Invitational category 2021. I still find it very entertaining that I'm up against these big guns who know what they're doing, not only building wise but YouTube wise. It's still a very novel idea to me, but hey ho, we're here. And this year, because it's the Invitational, the guitars will be sold on the Great Guitar Build Off eBay page from tomorrow. So if you like what I've done and you're interested in the guitar, please have a bid, throw your hat in the ring, and it will be raising money for charities. So 50% goes to the Great Guitar Build Off charity, and the other 50% goes to my choice, which is the Royal British Legion. And they are doing incredible work. They work in supporting those in the armed forces community. And because of that, I have chosen to build Poppy. So my guitar is the Poppy, my headstock is the Leaf, and up the fretboard, which was my first ever time cutting a fretboard, I decided why not? It's only my fourth ever guitar, what could possibly go wrong? Let's do it in front of everybody and do my first inlay as well. So the inlay is the Lone Soldier silhouette that most people are familiar with, and I've called him Tommy. So here is my build. Thank you so much for including me in the Invitational. Thank you to Crimson for supporting this build off again. It's been really, really fun to do, and I'm hoping, very excited that we might raise lots and lots of money for charity. So thank you for including me. Here is my build. Enjoy. So I just finished cutting my first ever fretboard. The ones I've used before have been pre-slotted. I've ordered online, and I'm really pleased, if I do so myself, how well that's gone. I'm about to do my Lone Soldier inlay. I've not done a fretboard inlay before, as I mentioned in my first video, and so I've been putting this bit off a little bit. I'm quite excited to do it. I'm used to dealing with like delicate, intricate things with all the woodwind that I deal with, but this is different. And I have my soldier, which is on a piece of ebony that I had been stashing since my uni days from doing woodwind making and repairing and things. And let's give it a go. I'm really pleased. I think naturally he needs to be called Tommy. I obviously need to cut my fret slots across him now. And there's a lot of ebony dust in, showing up every little blemish in the fretboard, so there's going to be a lot of sanding and things to do when I radius it. But I'm going to cut the fret slots across and get it glued onto my neck, and I'll radius it when it's on the neck. But I'm so relieved. That was actually really fun to do. Definitely going to do more inlays. It was just nice to do something quite delicate and have to concentrate on basically something that's 100% aesthetic. So yeah. I decided before I glue on the fretboard I would put in my dots. So as is now tradition with Broken Wing guitars, they are Jersey granite, and these are black Jersey granite ones. You see there? So they've got a lovely sort of sparkle speckle in them. I just think the black will be more in keeping with the guitar than the Jersey Granite pink. I just thought I'd give you a quick summary of where I'm at. So I've been doing a lot of playing with my thicknesser and gluing stuff up, and I've now got the body's going to be made of 3 parts, basically because of the wood I had available. So the top you'd seen me already making before. This is maple, obviously 2 pieces, and that's going to be the top, this front face, which will have the sort of fluting carved into. And then because the walnut I have is quite thin, I've had to do a middle for a bit of a sandwich, and I've used again more maple, so that's nice, it'll work in tone wood wise, but it's my old floor. This is what I made my brother-in-law's guitar out of. I had a load of beautiful Canadian maple, which originally was a gym floor from a school, and it had all the like markings for courts and, you know, badminton and basketball courts and stuff all over it. And it's actually really nice stuff. It just needs a lot of prep. So that's my middle, and then my back is this lovely piece of walnut, which I got from the wood shack round the corner. So I'm ready to, what I'm going to do now is stick the back to the middle so that I have a sort of solid body bit to be working with, before I then make sure the cavity hole is finished and all that kind of jazz, before I then stick my top on and go from there. Right, well, I have just been spending a bit of time to get the plate for the control cavity and the switch done, and I wanted them to blend, so I've done them out of some offcuts of the walnut, and I'm really pleased with it. So in the words of a hero of mine, Sanka from Cool Runnings, the back is nice. And in the meantime, I've been playing with headstock designs. So I wasn't quite sure what to go with, but I was thinking something leaf based. Now, this leaf, I've tried a few things with this kind of design bit here at the top, but it just didn't quite look right. So then I, good old Google, had a look to see what actual poppy leaves look like the real flower and the real leaves, and have done something a bit more inspired along that lines, and I think this works. So I've had to angle my tuners down a bit to allow for these like leafy prongers. I'm sure that's not the botanical term for it, but hey ho. And I think by doing that, they're still quite usable for twisting. Oh, apart from I haven't actually secured them. Especially if I do a bit of shaping to allow a bit more room on the headstock itself. So I think this might be what I'm going for, other than, I don't think I have my previous sketches and templates to have a go at, but I think this is what it is. It's not going to be green. I'm going to leave it with the nice natural wood coming through, but I just wanted the shape to imply the leaf and just be different and hopefully slightly elegant. So I'm just having a bit of a play around with ideas here on the body, because I'm still doing a bit of work on the shaping of these sort of flutings. But then I had a little brainwave that I could use the slightly larger Jersey granite pieces I have and dot them around what would be the middle of the poppy to make it look a bit more like the seeds of the poppy rather than the big black bit in the middle of the badge. Have it looking like the sort of black speckly seeds, because the pickup's going to be black. That this sort of area would look like the centre of the poppy without having to just stain the middle black. And I think I like it. So I think this is going to get a load more granite put in it. Watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this build, and if you have, I'd really appreciate your support. You can go to thegreatguitarbuildoff.com and submit your vote for your favourite builder. You can bid on the guitar on the Great Guitar Build Off eBay page as of tomorrow. And if you don't fancy bidding on the guitar but you're able to, please consider a small donation, anything you can give, to the Royal British Legion. And I'd like to, on that note, say thank you to the Central Band of the Royal British Legion for kindly providing me the music for all this build series, including this video. And on that note, I will love you and leave you, and see you soon.